Dad? Or
Mad.
is it Dad is mad?
Dad is mad, I think is what it
Okay, well, mad at Dad is what we're changing it to.
is.
Hello, everybody. Let's start this podcast. Hit it, Dad.
Did we do the thing first?
We talk about this every single time now, and I don't know, but we're doing it. There we go.
Okay. Welcome to Take It Down a Notch with Rob,
And Lindsay.
Lindsay.
And I'm now getting a call. So would you give me a second so I can go onto Facebook and decline a call?
Go for it.
I don't even know who this is from. Oh well, it's from Hugo. Oh well,
You can take it. You want to pause? We can pause.
no, it's okay. I might need to pause if it's something serious. I think we're fine though. Let's keep getting onto it. Hello, it's Lindsay and Rob,
How are you?
aka Dad, who I'm mad at because he's keeping family secrets.
We'll get
And I
it.
feel left out
We'll
and
get it.
replaced.
So we've been on
They
hiatus.
first tried to replace me by a dog, and now you're replacing me by a foreign exchange student. I don't want to wait to get into this. I want to get into this now. You got me angry before the podcast. Let's talk about it.
So what? There's not a lot to talk about. I think we don't need. It's not even for sure that we're getting a foreign exchange student.
Yeah, but you're trying
We
to.
filled out the paperwork. We had our
You
home
will.
night.
He's not going to have a family that wants a foreign exchange student not have a foreign exchange student for him.
Yeah. Well, but we have requirements. We have expectations before so you're not saying anything.
Sorry, I'm distracted, and now I'm no longer distracted. Okay, so
So we have requirements.
replacing
We have
Lindsay.
expectations. It can't be too young. Mom's not doing a young exchange student for a while. I would prefer that it's a girl.
Okay, that's what was one of Hugo and I's questions. Is now that there is no Lindsay in the house, since Lindsay fell in love with the French guy, even though you did everything you could.
I'm pretty comfortable with the girl foreign exchange student, but
Yeah,
I'm a pretty decent
you're a
girl.
good girl, Dad.
I'm a pretty good. I'm a little worried about being a dad, foreign exchange student dad. For two,
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous. This,
facts.
so anyway,
You
and
can handle periods, and you realize that you're gonna have to get the hospital punch card again because we're having a foreign exchange student, which means you're
yeah,
gonna have tons of health
I'm fine.
problems.
I'm fine with that. I'm getting.
I've been told that you're taking care of all of the responsibilities.
yeah, yeah. Jenny says that she's going to be laser care on this, and the hands off.
Yep, this is your foreign exchange student.
My job. It's my puppy.
Yes.
I have to walk it. I have to feed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently. Take it to the vet. Speaking of,
afterwards, yes.
Henry went to the vet. How did Henry going to the vet go?
He didn't like it. He didn't like it at all.
He never has. It's not a surprise.
Well, so normally, since COVID, I think I only did the vet with Henry twice before COVID.
Yeah.
And so then it's been 3 years COVID where they just give me your dog, get out. And I went this time, and they're like, okay, well, let's go into this little room. And the vet's like, well, does Henry do better here, or if we take him in the back? I'm like, I don't know. It's been 3 years since I've even been in here. He wouldn't let me in. I had to stay outside. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he likes. She's kind of got a little defensive about it. I'm like, it is what it is, but you can't ask me questions like that. I don't know. So she took him in the back, and then she brought him back to me.
No.
So I had to hold him while he got his blood drawn.
Oh, I bet he didn't like that.
No, he didn't like that. But yeah. So all they did was draw his blood. They looked at his, because he's still been limping a little bit, on and off. So
Mhm.
he looked at his feet, and she's like, probably a tendon or something pulled in there. So I got him some doggy ibuprofen.
No.
Um, so, and then we're supposed to
Because
take
it's been for
him.
like a month.
What's that? Yeah,
It hasn't been for like a month, yeah.
that's been for a while. But he doesn't limp all the time. He just limps sometimes. So,
When you're looking at him, apparently.
yeah,
That's what mom
when
says.
he feels sad, she didn't believe that. She goes, dogs don't. Like, yeah, don't give me
Manipulation.
that.
Our dog knows how to manipulate.
Yes. Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
right? Was he limping at the vet?
No,
Really?
no. He was very stressed. That he was very stressed, and yeah,
Must look strong.
yeah, yeah. It was, yeah.
Was
So,
he high?
oh yes, very high. Yeah,
Very high and still stressed.
yeah.
He's a challenge, that one.
It was not. He did not like the vet. The vet even went to pet him, and he was like, "No, no, you're not sneaking up on me like that. No." Yeah. So
I know you're bad. I'm not letting you anywhere near me.
you're going to do. You're the one making me have this muzzle on my face. I don't like
Oh.
it. So
Yeah, he looked pretty pitiful
yeah,
on
he's
your Be Real.
yeah, he's a little he's not very happy. So
Okay, wait, we have one viewer. Can that one viewer, if can you comment and let us know how the sound is? Because we spent like 20 minutes trying to get dad not echoey, but for like the last 6 weeks we haven't been able to hear dad. So if you can hear dad, let us know. If you can't, let us know. We probably won't be able to fix it. But if there's actually one viewer, but I can see that there's one viewer. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Thanks for watching, by the way. Whoever you are, I don't know. So, um, what else were we going to talk about? We have so much to talk about.
so
Uh, Possible foreign exchange student, which I guess we'll probably get into. As the time goes on, you'll have to keep us updated on that. But I heard that the
one we've
process has been
selected is
started.
a girl from Italy.
Oh, was she still available
Yeah,
after
well,
your viewing?
last we've heard, she's still available, and there's also a boy from Italy. So we'll see. We kind of had those
Okay.
two.
So you have told them that like they must like dogs, right? That's still a
So we put
because
dog profile, so they'll be fine.
two gymongous dogs, they have to like dogs.
The boy, the boy, they will like dogs by the time they leave.
They'll have to like dogs or they will not survive. They'll leave. They'll have to love dogs. It's not a not loving dog. The hair, the drool, the must play with me attitude. They have to love dogs to live in our house.
You
I'm a
think?
little concerned.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a little bit.
Dogs kind of keep to themselves. They're pretty self-sufficient.
I don't know what house you live in. I don't know what's changed the last like 3 weeks that I've been gone, but
Oh, the hair is a lot.
with the two of them, and they're both just a lot, and there's two of them.
How can
So
you not love the dogs?
I don't
You-
know. I don't
I
understand it,
think
but I
you
do
come in
know
and
that there are
you
people who
spend a
don't.
week here and you don't love the dogs by the week, then you probably need to go anyway.
Exactly. That's the point. I just want to make sure that you're.
I'm not a fun person. I need to go somewhere.
I mean, I agree. I know. I have no qualms with
We have
this
a litmus.
theory.
We have a litmus test. If you can't love the dogs after a week,
I mean, that's why I said that Hugo had to meet the dogs before we actually got serious. It was like parents, then dogs. So
uh,
that's
yeah.
because, yeah, I mean, if you're scared of Henry, then you can't protect me in life. Get out. Out.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure.
The boy said he likes dogs in his way.
Okay.
So, uh, yeah. So there's that. There's that, and we had the shower last weekend. That happened,
Yeah. It's a pretty big deal.
and Mom started packing last night.
Yeah, she said she
Me
wanted to
being mad.
prep pack.
I have a 6-pound tub of cleaning gel or something in this package that you ordered to our house and we're supposed to bring to France.
No, I didn't tell you. You have to bring two things, and they're the smallest things I ordered.
Okay. Okay.
Everything else in that package just is gonna wait for me. It's just because I had a gift card that I had to spend before I canceled my Amazon account.
It's like this little thing of gel, small little. It's got to be made out of lead. Thing's so heavy.
It's the best cleaning stuff. It's called the pink stuff. And it is the best cleaning stuff. And I actually was going to ask you to bring it, or I was going to bring it back in September. However, I found it. Okay, I'm really excited about this. And Katie was here when I found the other thing that I'll get into. I love cleaning stuff. I used to be a housekeeper. I'm a cleaning geek. It's a thing. So I love the pink stuff, and I've been kind of like, how am I supposed to clean stuff here without it? I rely on it heavily. It's really not natural, but it doesn't have like really chemical odors, and I use it on everything: stainless steel, like sinks, porcelain, showers, ovens. It's great, um, and you can use a lot. It's like a paste. Anyways, that's my little advertisement. But I obviously haven't found it here because it's an American product.
Big stuff.
What?
Not sponsored.
What? Yes. Um, and then I found it here in like a bigger tub for like a little bit cheaper of a price than I've been getting it recently in the US after inflation. And so I'm really excited. So I will no longer need to bring that back home with me in September. So that's one. Two, at the same store I found that, I found, and if anyone who's listening, no one's listening, but like if anyone's listening to this knows about the Scrub Daddy, um, the Scrub Daddy, what's it called? The Scrub Daddy dusters. Oh my gosh. The Scrub Daddy dusters are so hard to find in the US. I've had them saved from like the Scrub Daddy account, saved on my Amazon list for like a year and a half, and they've not gotten in stock. They're also $12, okay? And it's this little like sponge that you use to dust basically. Look it up. It's amazing. They're whenever anyone finds them anywhere, they immediately sell out of stock. Anyways, got them here for like $4. I got one, and they had a huge bucket of them. And I was like, these people don't know what they're missing. It's crazy. So, anyways, and Katie was with me, and she was just as excited. So that shows that I'm not like totally a weirdo. She's also a housekeeper because of me. So we have the similar thought process. Anyways, so that's that.
That's that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how we got here. But that's my
'Cause
recent oh,
Things
because you're
thought I was supposed to bring.
yeah. Yeah, no, there's a necklace that I ordered that if you take it out of the box will just be in like a little plastic bag,
I think
and I want that. And then I ordered acne patches, and you can take it out of the box, and they're just like little basically like papers. They're like band-aids. So you just need to bring those. They're like the lightest things ever.
okay,
Not a problem.
fine.
Everything else just like throw somewhere, and I will take care of it when I get back.
Yeah. Well, adding the foreign exchange stuff, the student, the throwing stuff is
Where's all my stuff gonna go in the closet?
that's what part of the issue. All of your stuff and all of Jackson's stuff has to find a new home. I think
Oh my
it's
gosh.
probably in the yard under a tarp.
Shut up. Stop. Rude.
Out there by the carport where I stuck all Robbie stuff. Just
No.
throw it underneath a blue tarp and be fine.
Are you going to pack it into the attic for me?
Ugh,
Oh.
get it.
Yeah, well, you're the one who wants a foreign exchange student. You said that you wanted to do all this work.
I don't mind doing work for the foreign exchange. I'm gonna put all your stuff on that back porch.
Okay, well, I'm done arguing about this when you're just trying to press my buttons.
Why is
Dwayne's here. Good morning, Dwayne.
my volume?
You're fine.
My volume up.
All the way up. Do you?
Oh,
Are you actually speaking to the microphone?
Maybe I'm not.
Are you 3 fingers away? I'm not 3 fingers away at all.
There we go.
But
All
you're
right,
supposed to be 3 fingers away.
3 fingers away. We'll get right into the
There we go. That sound
oh,
quality is there. We have another viewer. We
two.
have another person to let us know.
Oh my!
He'll, oh, look at that. Hugo's here. Hello.
I can't. I can't. I can hear Dad. It's
Yeah, not
off my
can't,
little
can.
big monitor. There we go.
With your old man eyes.
My old man.
So I feel like we should probably talk about. Oh my gosh, Henry's adorable. I don't know if the people can see Henry, but the Henry's cute.
Yeah. No, they can. I'm in a little box. I did a little box with me. You're biggin. You're big. I'm in a little box down in the corner.
I don't like that. Mm.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay.
kept
Well, I
going.
feel like I have to like
Going.
fill the screen. I
You
just
kept.
talk with my hands a lot.
Well,
You
you
know,
kept
like
going off the screen. You kept sliding in behind me.
I guess it is true. I do like to like move around,
Yeah.
go like this. Here, back
So
here.
so I can take.
Okay.
I can
Anyways.
move my little square around to get you in the right spot.
Oh, so you're just like constantly playing like what is it with like the Sony thing that's like
On Hide
moving
the
from
Lindsay. Playing on Hide the Lindsay.
Ah.
I can make myself a little tiny. Go really small. So
Wait, am I holding dad in any way?
no,
There.
I'm down in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Or mess. So
Just slightly.
what what were you saying before you?
I don't remember. I don't why do you expect me to
And,
remember?
and
We
then
have so much to talk about. I just everything else.
so the
So
people have not heard about
all the
Keith's
people.
visit.
Katie's visit was fantastic and fatiguing, if we want to use alliterations.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful, and I spent an hour talking to dad about it. Still didn't finish talking about it. So I'm not going to go too deeply into every single day to give you the whole run through because that would also be fatiguing for the people. But it was great. The concert was really cool. We were on the floor, which I really wish we weren't on the floor, but I am coming to peace with it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we couldn't see Taylor as much as I thought we were going to be able to. And obviously, since we are on the floor, we're like the level of the stage basically, but like really far back. And I didn't realize how long the stage was. And so we were really far away. And there's a lot of things happening on the stage that we would be able to see if we were a little bit more at like an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of wish that we would have gotten seats. It would have been a lot less stressful too. But I am happy. However, we started out not in the front at all, but kind of like a few layers of people in, trying to get as close as we could. And it was so stressful. People were pushing each other. People weren't letting people through when they like were trying to go see their friends. Um, all this and that. So I don't know. It was stressful, but we did move back. Sorry, there's more noises. We did move back and closer, not quite all the way to the back, but at a good point where we had a little bit of breathing space. We could kind of dance around and we could see some more, but we couldn't see everything all the time because there's other people in front of us. So, anyways, um, yeah, it was still really amazing. That was an amazing concert because the music is all music from when I was a kid. It definitely felt like I was 12. Like it just totally just like dancing around, singing all these songs like listened to growing up, a lot of memories attached to them and stuff. So um it was really fun. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you went and toured around. You went and saw
Yeah. We
Mona
saw
Lisa.
most of the big things. We went to the Louvre. We saw all the big things at the Louvre, which really is like not even eighth of the Louvre. There's so many things there. But we did see the Mona Lisa, which is the first time I've actually seen it. So it was kind of cool. Really stressful. Um, Felt like a salmon in like a salmon hatchery. Like
Yeah.
there were so many fish piled on top of each other, kind of what's going on here. Squeezing through to get through the tunnel to get out to open water. So like, um, so that was a little stressful, but it was like 15 minutes. We were like in and out of that room. We did kind of like shuffle to the front. Like we, you know, didn't
Right.
push, but we did shuffle. So there was that. I mean, it's cool, but it's so stressful that like it's hard to you can't like absorb the beauty of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's that. Um, Overall, I think the Louvre is beautiful and exhausting. Like something about wandering around in the Louvre is
Yeah.
so tiring and like mentally fatiguing.
Hmm.
But everything is so beautiful and so cool, and I'd like to be there forever. And I want to leave immediately. It's very confusing. I think a big part of it, I think it would completely change the experience, and I understand why you can't. I would like to walk around with like a little espresso. That would completely change the experience. If I could walk around with like a little latte or a little espresso, like in like a teacup,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it'd be I would live there. I would go there every day.
There's a lot of people too, right?
There's a lot of people, depending on the area. It's
That's
kind of cool.
probably
We went
that's
the
probably it.
first
Has more to do with it than anything else. There's just too many.
I think so. Well, I think also that it's such a big place and you kind of feel trapped, but at the same time, you feel like there's so much to do and you want to see everything. Because normally, when you go to a museum, especially with our family does museums, and most people, you go and you see everything. You walk through and you see it all.
Right.
But you don't at the Louvre. So you just can't. You'd have to spend 2 full days there and you have to exit and then enter again if you want to like
Eat or anything has to be done.
eat or anything. You're not even allowed to like drink water, I don't think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. We also saw the Eiffel Tower, which was pretty cool. It was a beautiful weekend, lots of sun. We walked around and explored Paris, saw some like little things. We saw the Notre Dame, which they're getting closer to finishing, which is kind of cool. They're supposed to finish in December. Don't really think it's going to happen, but that's what they're
Yeah.
saying. There's so much work to be done.
Well,
So
I mean, the fact that they're even close is kind of amazing because it wasn't that long ago.
no, it's like 4 or 5 years ago.
5 years ago, when Lena was here when it down.
Yeah, yeah, and it was in April too, so it just
Remember,
passed like 5 years, I think.
he was really kind of sad about it.
Yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big
Yeah.
deal.
So, uh, so yeah, so we're getting close. Getting close. We're gonna be there in a week and a half.
Yeah,
We
I am.
bought our food for the flight.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. So I have to figure out a couple more things, but yeah, we're getting close. We have a trip down there, and Trevor's gonna pick us up on the way home.
Okay,
So got
nice.
they're starting to come together.
Mom is upset at you for the mini suitcase that you bought, by the way.
Yeah. Well, she should be upset at you for having a low car.
You did hear we're like borrowing the car from the Locays, right?
No, I don't. I'm not sure.
Which is good because it would have been impossible.
So there's parking at the Airbnb in Paris.
Paris.
Um, but there's a height limit, 2 meters, I think, for the free park.
Okay, well, Hugo, car better be under 2 meters. I
Send
think it is.
the email I got.
Okay, cool.
If not, we have to find someplace else to park it.
Well, that's gonna suck because that's why we spent so much money on an Airbnb is because it was the only one with a parking spot.
It's in a garage, I think. So,
I think it should be fine.
2 meters, like 6 feet.
Yeah, I don't think that their car is any taller than that.
Yeah,
Um, so we'll see. Oh, Hugo says it's not a problem.
not a problem. We'll let the
Okay, good. Thank you, Hugo.
we'll let the air out of the tires. It'll be all right.
Okay, don't tell the Locays that. Oh, did you know that the reason why you don't need to tell mom this? Did you know that the reason why they don't use this car anymore is because it's had like a few engine failures?
Oh, perfect. Do they have
So
AAA?
we're gonna have quite the Lee experience of a car trip.
Perfect. Exciting.
Very exciting. We're picking it up this Sunday, so
Nice.
yay! We'll have it all ready for you guys. Um, yeah, and Hugo has to figure out like the the bikes, and
Mike?
I don't know. Yeah, for his and her mom and their whole bike trip. They're
There.
doing a bike day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and you and I were supposed to go look at castles. I don't know if that's happening anymore.
Okay.
So I was kind of thinking that we were gonna have like a daddy daughter day.
We can go work out.
Well, no, we're gonna be at the Lucay's house.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, I don't know if that's gonna happen anymore.
Well, we'll do
So
something.
we'll see. We just have to play it by ear. Kind of sounds like the whole week that we're with the Lucays is kind of being played by ear right now. Um, I'm not
Oh,
really sure exactly what's happening,
that'll be fine.
but it should be really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are gonna be super busy while you're here. Um,
I'm excited about the first night in Paris all night.
it's not the first night, is it? The
Not the
first?
first night? Oh,
I thought it was your guys' second night.
yeah.
I think it is the second night.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know exactly what that's going to be like. I still need to do research, but um, for the for the people for the people listening, I figured out that it's called Nuit Blanche, which is the white night, which is a way that they say like an all nighter here. And there's supposed to be like art exhibits all over Paris.
You're
There's
supposed to wear
supposed to
white.
be okay. So there's the video I originally said like watch it. That's what she said.
Hmm.
Then I looked at other videos. No one's wearing white,
No.
and in any of the videos, except for like the art exhibit people, some people are wearing white. And also when I figured out that it doesn't mean the white knight, but it like the translation is like a I don't know slang idiom or whatever for like an all nighter.
Mm,
That it makes a little bit more sense.
okay.
What I'm really hoping is that museums are free slash open really late. That's what I'm really hoping. However, I'm not sure if they will be because there was already a day this month that they had museums free.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, for like, and like not free, but they were open all night or
Yeah.
something like that. So I'm not sure if it'll happen or not. But yeah, it should be really fun. I think it's gonna be something we just can't really make any plans for. We'll just kind of go with the flow.
Right.
But I think we should try to maybe sleep in a little bit and or maybe come back to the Airbnb and then go out at night kind of
Right.
thing. Which should be somewhat easier because we're actually going to be in Paris.
So when is
Um,
doing this on Saturday?
what?
Lena, when is she coming?
I think Saturday, but I don't have a time yet.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah. So, and we're doing the Louvre on Sunday, which is kind of sad because I realized that now that the first Sunday of the month, like a lot of museums are free,
Mm,
but I think it's okay anyways because we probably won't be going to that many museums with the amount of time we have. Um, but yeah, so we'll go to the Louvre and hopefully we'll have time to do something with the Eiffel Tower. Um, and then I really don't think it'll be that disappointing if you guys don't climb the Eiffel Tower.
I'm fine either way. You, you have a discussion to have with another party. of how disappointed.
Yeah, I know. I just think I guess it's kind of a if we decide we'll be not disappointed, we won't be disappointed kind of
It's
situation.
it's only a matter of what she's going to be disappointed in, because she has very high expectations, and 4 days in Paris, so it's not all happening.
It is not all happening. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it to be honest.
It's just she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
There's a clinical depression that happens to people who have a high expectation of Paris and it doesn't get met.
Yeah.
Oh, since Dwayne's watching, we did pretty good with the metro when Katie was there. Um, I think Hugo was a huge help. Um, and um, we got into a tricky situation one time again because we were out too late. So that is the key is to get home way before 1. We we were like halfway home, not even. We weren't even halfway home, but we were on our third train. We were looking for our third train and it left as we got to the station. And therefore we had to take about 3 buses, all very sketchy, all in the middle of the night. All we couldn't pay for or we didn't pay for. And let's just say we sent Katie home with a story
Yeah.
and we got home 2 hours later.
It's not that you didn't have money to pay for them; they just wouldn't let you pay for them.
So the first two, they kind of were like, we're going to drop you off pretty soon. Don't worry. Like, we can't tell you not to pay, but blah, blah, blah. And just to kind of like save us some money because we were going in being like, we're lost. We don't know how to get to the place we're supposed to be. Is this the right bus? And then they were dropping us off. And so they were being really nice. The last one yelled at us. I just kicked the table. Sorry. The last one yelled at us and said, "Well, it's not my problem. If the person who checks tickets gets on the bus, it's your fault." Like we're like, wait, but like we see you have the thing to like pay. We have the money. Like just take our money. Like, and he's like, "Nope, I can't do that." I'm like, "False, sir. No, it's your job." Excuse me. So we got on, and Hugo had an anxiety attack for like the hour ride that we had, 45 minutes or whatever, all the way home, like checking everybody who was coming on. Because it's a big ticket if you get caught without a ticket.
Yeah.
So understandably, but no one came on. It was 2 a.m. And also, like, everyone on the bus didn't pay for it. Like, half. It's like,
The bus system
like
is not very profitable in France.
there was one person that came on that was like a bus driver, so she was in the uniform, looked like she was gonna check tickets, but she stayed at the front. Seriously, I was looking around at everybody. So many people looked like they were about to bolt, like they were like, because they all saw her come on. It was so funny. I was like, this is really funny because I'm part of these people. I'm like also like, do we bolt? Do we go? Hugo, do we go now? Yeah, yeah. Let's just walk home. Let's go. I was like,
Oh.
so it was quite the adventure. We made some friends, we made some enemies.
Hey,
So, yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, we're really excited for your guys' trip. I feel a little bit better now that, Katie's trip went really well. Your trip should be somewhat less exhausting, although I have heard that you want to go night clubbing too.
I'm up for night clubbing. I'm up for a little clubbing. Yeah, I get my John Travolta on.
I think it would be
Cool.
only funny if we all stayed as a group because if you were at all separate, you would be a predator. Like people might spike your drink.
Yeah.
Doffer! Oh, he has a cute butt.
And then we all go for.
Oh well. Um, yeah, you guys are gonna have an interesting trip. You guys are going to have like you have never had such an exhausting vacation, and I'm saying this knowing that you had three exhausting kids.
Hugo's dad and I are going to go taste rum by ourselves
Possibly,
with no English,
possibly.
no French combination of speaking.
Actually, Hugo's coming with you guys now.
Oh, Hugo coming with. Okay.
Yeah, I was a little confused by the fact that it was like it sounded like Freddy wanted to um do this tasting
Hugo's
just you
also down
guys.
for clubbing. So Hugo and I are going clubbing.
Right.
You girls can go to sleep.
No, I want to witness this. If you guys are going clubbing together. Also, everybody's gonna think like you're his sugar daddy or something. I don't like it. How long have we been
I
podcasting?
could
It
maybe I
feels
could
like it's
find a
been a long
leather
one.
vest. Just wear a leather vest and type in.
Okay, that's too far. It's too far. Goodbye, everybody. We're out.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm up for clubbing. I'm up for
You
whatever.
could just set the boogie emoji.
No.
Oh, I just saw Dwayne's. The parents, they love being called that. Um, are coming to France. They're coming in like the 31st of May. And they're gonna have so much fun. We are gonna force them to love it. No, they'll love it.
No
Oh
way.
my gosh, I can see the jealousy in Dofra's eyes as you pet Henry through the phone. And now they're both here. Can you see them on the podcast?
No. Yeah.
Oh, the people want to see the dogs.
Oh, I
By the
just
people,
lost.
I mean
I
me.
just lost my big screen. Where's
Cool.
my big screen? Here, we'll take you off the screen. Now we can see the
Okay, bye.
Dofer eyes.
The Dover
See the
eyes.
Dofer eyes. Ready? Get it.
There's the Henry.
All right, we'll bring you back in here.
Nah, it's okay. Dogs are way prettier. They're
So,
so cute. I miss the dogs. I'm really upset you aren't bringing them with you. I was just watching a video this morning about somebody who just moved to the UK and they hired like a whole service to like bring their old dog to the UK for them.
oh wow,
Yeah, sounded expensive. And I've been following along with her move, and budget hasn't really seemed to be part of it.
yeah.
So,
Some
yeah,
people have more money than sense, so
yeah.
yeah,
So, anyways, but it is possible. So, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
Bring Henry. So, anyways, I'm trying to think of like what else we need to like catch up on. Um, I don't know. We got
Let's,
a lot coming up. Oh, kind of cool. I'm going to be teaching an English class next week.
no way.
Yeah, so the missionaries that we go to church with and kind of know, um, one of them texted us recently asking if we wanted to help out, and their main purpose has been to connect with refugees. And one of the ways they're doing that is by teaching French and English classes at churches. And they asked us to help. And then we were like, yeah, sure, we're down. Just let us know how we can help. We kind of told them we're a little limited time wise coming up
Mm,
because you guys are coming and everything. But we'll do our best, and I'll probably be more available than Hugo. Um, and then they were like, yeah, could you teach an English class? And we're like, I guess, sure. So I'm just teaching one. I think Hugo's going to help, but we're not totally sure if he'll be able to get off work early enough because he's been his work schedule has been changing so much for all the vacations and
right.
different things like that that it just might be too difficult. And all the curriculum is already made and everything. I'm going to go to a class in 2 days
Oh,
just to see what it's like. And then I'll just kind of follow along with what they do. I'm really excited about it. So, yeah,
cool, cool.
yeah.
My camera is all switched around here.
It's the dogs. Blame the dogs. Um, let's see, what else can I talk about while Dad works on technical difficulties? um, I don't know. This weekend is Mother's Day for France. There's two different Mother's Days. It's also Hugo's mom's birthday, so she gets all
Oh,
the love in one
oh,
day, and that's it. She's cut off. You breaking things over there? Dad's having more than technical difficulties.
I have.
Did you unplug yourself?
I did. I rolled over the cord. I'm having a hard time.
It's you're having a rough day.
Yeah.
Speaking of, why do I keep getting texts from you when it's like 4 a.m. in the US?
It was 5. thing.
I thought it was like 4.
No, it's 5.
Oh, okay.
It was, yeah.
Why were you up that early?
I woke up. Just woke up. Was ready to go. Ready to go. Excited
Weirdo.
about my day.
What are you doing today? You're going to see Evan?
I am plumber today. Plumbing stuff. So I gotta fix a drain
Super fun.
condo, and I'm trying to get the shower to work at the farm. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So the so all plumbing all the time. So,
Your favorite.
yeah. And no Evan today. We didn't talk about that. Evan broke up with me. Just wants to be friends now.
What?
I told you this.
What?
I told you that Evan broke up with
No.
me and your mom. Yeah.
Why?
He just wants
Is
to
he
be friends.
is he fired?
He quit.
Why?
His dad owns a roofing business, and he's gonna go back to work with his dad.
He said he didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's unless he like buys his own gym and stuff, he's not gonna make very much money being a trainer. Yeah,
Makes sense.
so I think he'd need to look at his future and
So,
get married.
are you gonna work out with? Are you gonna have a personal trainer?
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Who? You're echoey again somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure this out.
We need to call at another time.
What's that?
And figure it out. We need to call and do like a tester.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm working out with Chris.
Which one's Chris?
Chris has kind of curly hair. He's shorter, kind of stockier.
Longer face.
Little long face, yeah. Darker skin.
Okay. Yeah.
Darker skin.
Kind of like a somewhat happier tone. He doesn't have a resting mean face.
He's always smiling. Always smiling.
But not like one of the super energetic ones.
No, but he's shorter. A little shorter.
I think I have an idea of who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cool. Who's mom working out with?
She's working out with the lady she wanted to work out with.
Oh, the older one?
Yeah.
The romance novel one?
Yeah.
Fun.
Tonight's her first night.
I hope it goes well. She seems really great.
Do it again till September.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because you guys are leaving next week.
Yeah. Like a week and 3 days or something like that.
I'm honestly really nervous about picking you guys up from the airport because I feel like we're not going to know where to pick you up from.
Yeah. And we won't have a phone. We'll just like wander around. We see somebody we know.
No, the goal is that you guys need to stay in one place.
You look like an American. Does anybody speak English here?
A lot of people speak English there.
Help me. I got my translator though, so we're good.
Yeah.
Got the translator.
That's going to be super cool. Hugo's parents are going to be like, whoa. They're going to be like, this is what Lindsay should use all the time.
I don't know. I hope it works. I hope it works.
I hope so too.
So, Mom hasn't mentioned anything else about buying another one. I think now it's too late, so I think I'm wrong.
I don't think you guys should buy another one. I think one is enough. It's okay.
If we were going to use it more, then it might make. But
yeah, like if you guys were going to move over here,
yeah.
or like we're going to be here for months.
Yeah, or
you're here for 3 weeks.
Yeah, not quite.
Not even 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, like 20 days, 18, 19 days.
Yeah.
19. So, and we're going to have you guys around us all the time. I'm a little nervous about the trip back, but.
Oh, you guys will have no problem with the trip back.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the train. I'm worried about the from the train to the hotel.
Valid.
On Sunday. So when we're there, I want to I want to look at Uber and see how much an Uber would be to get from the train station to the deal.
Yeah, and you'll be a little bit more familiar with everything too. So
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just a little, uh, I don't know if words the right word, but
reasonable.
I want to kind of figure that out in my brain. But we're gonna come back by ourselves.
Yeah, on a train from our city.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, doing buses and all that stuff is difficult in a city, if you don't do it very often, and being a whole nother country could be you wind up you wind up in Yugoslavia or something, literally. Hugo, we're in Russia now. What do we do?
we get a call 3 days later.
We got on the bus. We didn't know where to get off. All of a sudden, they're speaking another language we don't know. Help
And
us.
then another language. And then there was another language.
So, yeah. So no, we're excited. We're excited. I'm planning on sleeping the whole time. Work on, and we'll be good. Just go,
Good.
go.
Yeah.
So,
Take your vitamins.
yeah, when we figured out we're bringing little Ziploc baggies, little drug baggies for all of our medicines.
Nice.
So I'm not gonna bring my Medi set, my big plastic.
Good.
I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah.
So those should be here today, and we found out we can bring powders, stuff like that. It's not a big deal. You label the bag. We don't have to bring the container. So
That's nice.
you have protein powder.
I've shared my protein powder with you.
Okay, so bring protein powder. Got it.
That's an investment. No, Dad, we could. It's fine.
And there are
It's fine.
protein bars in France too, right?
The protein bars are a little sketchy here. They're not. I would maybe bring your own protein bars. The best protein bars we've been able to find are 10 grams, and they're like the protein bars you used to buy for us as kids.
10. That's that's not.
That's not a protein bar.
Yeah, because they don't do peanut butter there. What's up with that?
I have peanut butter powder still, and we can share protein powder.
I don't.
Um,
I don't think I haven't been having much protein powder lately. So
I would kind of assume that. Okay,
the
did you
comment.
see Hugo's comment?
I saw that.
Yeah, if you land in Russia, Lindsay and I will pick you up in September on our way to Seattle.
Well, thanks for looking out, Hugo. I appreciate that.
We'll get you guys
We'd have a backup
eventually.
plan. Let's hope we don't wind up in Russia. That'd be, yeah.
Bad idea. I don't think they'd let you guys in. I think you guys will be okay.
They might let us in. They may not let us
They
out.
won't let you out.
Yeah. I've seen how they do their trials there with the little cage and everything. I don't know about that. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Looks a little claustrophobic. So
Okay. Anyways.
no,
Bad
it's gonna be
thoughts.
fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Hugo's dad, trying some rum, and Hugo's gonna be there to translate.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So, and yeah, so you're teaching a English class. Anything else you got going on before we get there?
Um, a few family things coming up. A lot of family things coming up actually. Other than that, not really. Just next week is going to be a lot of prep for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
This week is still kind of like catching up, especially right after Katie left. I got sick, so I basically took the week off from being
Right.
doing everything. So, just trying to kind of catch up. We have lots of family things.
Yeah.
That's about it. So, um, pretty full schedule this week actually, but um, still pretty good. Pretty good. I'm working on the biblical counseling thing, I'm behind schedule from where I want it to be. So gonna try to get ahead of schedule a little bit because when you guys are here, I'm not gonna be able to do much. So
No.
I'd really like to send you guys home with at least one book if you guys had space for it, but it probably won't happen.
I think we have room coming. I think we'll have room coming back unless we buy a bunch of souvenirs.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But
Well, and if you guys don't, I'll just bring it in September.
'cause
Um,
our goal is to just have one check bag, and we can check a whole nother bag back. So,
that's true. Yeah.
and I'm bringing. I think we're gonna put some sort of duffel bag or something in one of our bags so we can check coming
Makes
back.
sense.
Be able to
Yeah.
fill stuff if we need to. So, yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for my personal life bag,
Oh yeah.
but I bought a backpack for my carry-on.
Nice.
So mom's carry-on, the one that she's complaining about being so tiny, is too.
Oh really?
I read the size on Iceland Air, and it's like inches big every trip.
Oh. So you returning it?
I know. Mom was supposed to pack everything in because I don't know. It's a 20-inch carry. It's a standard carry-on bag. Theirs is just smaller.
But almost every airline is changing their carry-on to a smaller size,
Yeah.
and the luggage industry didn't get the memo.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So because that's
Mine will fit because mine's soft.
yeah,
I'm kind of. We should just get another one of those.
probably.
But it doesn't have wheels. It's a backpack, and she
That's the issue.
back for a carry-on bag for her personal item bag.
Got it.
So I don't know what. Because I was kind of thinking about bringing like my workout bag for my personal item bag because it's got a shoulder strap.
Right.
Fill it all the way full, it's too big. But if it's not all the way full, you can shove it under.
That makes sense.
I don't know. So we'll probably be working on that tonight, tomorrow, and then so I can order something in time to get it here.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
that's where we're at. Anyway.
Yeah. I know.
Well,
I'm. It's weird because I'm not really thinking of it like as a vacation for me, but it really is. I'm going to be away at the Locase house all week with you guys, and we're going to both of their houses. So, and Hugo's not going to be with us for most of it because he'll be working. So, um,
now are you
I can,
coming to Lena's house? Or are you
so
doing that?
I'm kind of waiting for responses from her still. I am hoping what will happen is we're going to drop you guys off Friday morning,
Mhm.
and or Hugo's going to drop you guys off Friday morning, go to work, and then we'll join you guys Saturday morning, maybe at like the destination wherever you guys are going, and spend the day with you guys, and kind of do the same thing on Sunday, just to like not make their house as crowded.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine. I'm sure they would make space for us. But also to kind of give some time to like catch up after the trip. And with Hugo staying at the apartment still, prepping the apartment for him. And so,
Mhm.
because like it's just going to be kind of a disaster after we come in from Paris. And I'm not, then I won't need to worry about doing chores as much while you guys are there and stuff.
Right.
Um, so that I can focus on you guys and kind of catch up on everything on that day and then join you guys for the weekend. Um, so we'll see. I haven't really gotten a response back from Lena to know what you guys are doing, to know if that's like possible. Um, I'm kind of assuming that they want us along. Um, but I don't really know. So hopefully I'm not just like inviting myself. But with the Lacazes, I'm not really that worried.
I would.
So
They're expecting you to be there if you haven't seen anything. And so
yeah.
I
So
I know you talked about kind of not being there. Too, so I totally get that. That's okay too. So
Yeah. Well, and especially with the whole like realizing I'm like, oh, then we're gonna be like going to the LeKay's house for like a week. And
Mm,
especially with the second wedding being part of that week, I'm
mm.
just like, I'm gonna need a day. Like,
No, definitely.
so I think it'll be really I think I'm hoping that'll work out. So hopefully I'll hear back soon. So and it sounds like we're doing the second house for like 2 or 3 days, and then we're doing their house
You could probably
for the
reach the
Lucays.
Lucas on Facebook too.
I am honestly thinking about doing that because Selena
I
hasn't
would, I would,
responded back
I
yet.
would probably, I would probably do that because
I've been thinking about making like a little group chat with
yeah,
like with
that's not a bad.
that whole group in it,
Because I know,
to kind of start the conversation.
I know, Mr. Locate does Facebook. Um, he sent
He
some,
does, yeah. He texts me occasionally on it. So
yeah. So,
um,
I think he definitely, respond and yeah, because you know,
I might do
it,
that today.
it's not gonna really enter into Lena's planning till Wednesday after we get
Yeah,
there.
it's gonna be figured out while we're in Paris with
Yeah,
Lena.
or Thursday, Friday morning, something. Yeah,
Yep.
and it'll be fine. It just will stress you out a little bit.
That's the thing with Lena is it's always fine
It always works out fine.
for
You just
Lena.
breathe a little more,
Always works out fine for Lena.
drain
If
you
I
down.
tried doing that, oh my gosh, no, no, it's never, no way.
Yeah.
Anyways, so if I do that, would it be appropriate for me to like ask a list of questions, or should I like go one by one?
Uh, if it was me, I would just kind of just open it up and go. So just kind of wonder what the
We're so
plan was, and
excited.
just start the conversation and let them
Got it.
give give you some information. They may just give you everything you need, and then the
Okay.
questions that you would ask may be irrelevant, as opposed to asking a bunch of questions which kind of make ex, would make an expectation.
Yeah.
Sometimes asking that question, people think that you're expecting that to happen, and
Right.
you don't really care. You just this is what you kind of heard or what you thought was happening. So
Right.
and
What?
so the little the little TV tray thing that's in the
Yeah.
office, I usually put my coffee on so it doesn't shake the whole table.
Right.
Henry just crawled through the middle of it.
It's so tiny. It's like this big.
I know. No, he climbed through both legs, not through the V. I can see
Ow.
this happening. I moved the coffees off of the table, but going in was okay. Going out, it was a belt. so, so it's fallen.
That's
All the
funny.
stuff that was on it is now on the floor, except for the coffee,
Oh,
which I was smart enough to move the coffee cups before,
good job for moving
because
it.
it's a 2 coffee morning, and
Of course. I
so
have vitamin C water. I have sick water.
well, it's a little later in the day for you. So
I haven't had coffee all day. I've been trying to have less coffee
oh
while
yeah, me
being
too.
sick.
No,
Yeah,
sir. Yeah, me too.
that
So
was loud.
I've been um, doing a coffee replacement evenings.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I
So
thought you were going to wait until after you got back from France.
I was, yeah. But
Just so you know, we believe firmly in coffee here.
no, I won't do all the coffee there. I'm not like cutting it out. I'm just
Also, not to
you
put your
get put down from a
expectations too
pot a day,
high.
half pot a day.
Oh, there's mom. Look at her cute little bun. Hi, mom. Bye, mom.
Everybody
I
else
forget she
can
can't
see
hear
like
me.
this much of a sliver. So
Oh, there's mom.
they see
Hello.
here. There's half of her face.
Look up. Look up. Look up this
You're
way. Look up
here.
this way.
You're looking here. No, you're not. You're looking. You're
No,
looking up.
Dad, you're also looking in the wrong spot.
Dot.
Oh,
You're supposed to look up here.
oh, we're looking.
Up here.
Switch
Okay.
camera. Sorry.
Hi, mom. Anyways, okay,
Yeah,
so let me see.
that's funny.
Um, what else was I going to talk about? I was just going to say something. Oh, okay. So when we talk about, oh, and of course Hugo leaves right before I give him the biggest compliment ever. So here's my ranking of like lattes slash cappuccinos.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere in Italy, crappiest place in Italy, anywhere in Italy, okay,
Mm-hmm.
is top. Okay,
Right.
Italy cappuccinos are, oh my gosh, I'd give up every morsel of food for them. Okay,
Okay.
that's where this is heavenly. Okay, Legacy.
Yeah.
Okay, right underneath Legacy, like here
Mm-hmm.
on a good day, which is most of them, is Hugo's Lattes.
Mm,
My opinion.
nice.
I don't really think we can get anywhere better than Hugo's Lattes in France.
That's all right.
That's my personal opinion. He does a great job when we're at home with our coffee machine on a good day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. But latte art, the prettiness of it, not quite there.
Yeah. Hard
But
to
the
do.
taste of it,
Hard to do on a home machine.
yeah, it really is. The taste of it, though, wonderful. Very, very good lattes. Like I only have like plain lattes nowadays
Nice.
at home, at least. So no, because they're just so good. So, anyways, he's kind of mastered it. Um, so yeah, we definitely like coffee here. We had to buy on the trip with Katie, the Airbnb. They had like a few little Nespressos,
Mm-hmm.
like Nespresso pods, and I think that they had like six. We went through that in the first 12 hours. And then we didn't know that they had a whole extra pack of like bulk. So we bought us like a pack. We
Mm-hmm.
went through all of that, and then we opened up their bulk pack and refilled their whole little like Nespresso holder thing for them, and used so many of their Nespressos. So felt somewhat bad, but we definitely used their coffee machine.
No.
Yeah. We're probably going through like minimum six a day
Yeah.
espressos.
Ooh,
But that's like all three of us. So
yeah.
it we thought we were going through more coffee than we were actually
Yeah.
when we looked at it. So yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, you go through six just if you have 2 cups in the morning. So yeah.
Exactly.
No, I'm looking forward to all of the foods. I did. I so for the wedding shower, I bought a one of the lemon meringue cheesecakes.
Yes. Mom told me.
I've been really wanting to try this lemon meringue cheesecake, but it's huge, and I know that I didn't eat a whole or even half of this. So anyway, Mom, since it was a lemon theme for the shower, she's like, "Let's get one of those." So she got me a piece, um, and I ate it night before last. Made me very sick.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was not good.
That's
So I
not
was
surprising.
not till like 11 o'clock the next day. I woke up in the middle of the night, nauseous.
Yeah, I think you'll want to pace yourself while you're here a little bit, but I don't think you have that much as much
I
as
think
you
I'll be
think
fine
to worry about.
with breads stuff like that. It's just I gotta.
It's the sugar.
I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of sugar. It's gonna tear me up.
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out before you go to anyone else's house.
A
Just
lot of
'cause
sugar. I can't just have like, well, oh, very
they
good.
don't do. Okay, they do. If you don't have a second serving, you're offensive. They've
Okay,
kind of learned with me, but that was
so
like
so bad.
through training of like, and Hugo prepping them for like months before of being like, yeah, Lindsay has like stomach problems. Lindsay often just like doesn't eat that much or eats like a lot throughout the day. Lindsay's kind of picky, like all those little hints coming up. They're not going to see you and go, small
Like,
stomach.
you can go. Lindsay's dad's kind of diabetic. He can only have so much sugar.
Yeah, the problem is that Hugo's dad and Hugo's mom are pre-diabetic. So that's out the window. Hugo's dad occasionally has an apple for dessert.
Apples are good. I can do fruit. I can do fruit.
That's on not a day when they have guests.
Oh,
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You think so?
I hope so. I think you'll be fine. I think that they will somewhat understand. We will try to convince them to like lower the amount. Hugo's dad has this thing. I love this. I think it's so funny. Where like when you buy a dessert, it's fun to have leftovers for the next day.
Hmm.
No matter how many people, little or small, like small group or big group of people,
Hmm.
Hugo's dad, who's put in charge every time for some reason of cutting this cake or whatever it is, every single time will cut it to the perfect amount of like slices of people who are there. So if there are 4 people there, you are eating a quarter of that cake.
Well, luckily when we're there, there'll be lots of people.
Yes, there'll be lots of people, so
Everywhere
you're
we
you're
go,
lucky in that way.
lots of people.
And every time Hugo and I are like, "What about tomorrow? Like, we can eat this tomorrow. We can eat this later. Like, it's okay." Like Hugo and I were put in charge of cutting cakes, and I'm really happy we were because there were 3 of them. There were 3 of these giant cakes. Okay, super sugary. There was lots of people there, and still we cut slices that were like this big. And every single time we gave one to somebody, they were like, oh, "This is so big. How am I going to eat this?" And we're all like, "We get the same slice for everybody. There's still a cake and a half left." Like,
You're lucky. Hugo's dad's not in charge. You get it.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't know. And like, even Hugo's dad was like, "It's so big." I was like, I know what you would have done, sir. Don't give me this. I know what you guys are gonna do. Oh
Everybody
my
got
gosh.
2 slices. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And everybody has
I'm
half of a
looking forward.
cake.
I'm looking forward to the food
You
and
guys will
getting to
do
try all
fine.
the stuff and eating lots of food and coming back 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but
So
also lighter because of all the walking we're gonna do.
yeah, no, we're
You guys have like fresh orthotics, nice walking shoes.
yeah. I think I'm just bringing my Nikes.
So mom's not still planning on trying to do her Birkenstocks for 15 miles, right? Because last time I talked to her, she's like, "Oh, I'll do Birkenstocks."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. That and with that,
Did she tell you that I was thinking about getting Birkenstocks? Yeah. Right.
why?
I don't know.
Or do
Not
you
for
feel left out?
not for the trip.
Do you feel left out? Are you
I
trying to become more hippie for the yoga movement?
I've put so much hate into Birkenstocks,
I don't
but
know why.
but I would like a pair of good, comfortable sandals,
They
and
are the most
I
comfortable
cannot find good,
after a month.
comfortable sandals.
I
I'm
say do it. I
I'm thinking
don't
I'm thinking
love the idea of
Birkenstocks
it.
might be the answer, even though they're ugly as sin.
They're adorable. I don't know what you're talking about. They're adorable. They won't be adorable on your feet. I hope that you're a socks with sandals kind of guy.
I have my God gave me socks.
Yeah, he did. Let's cover those up with more socks.
God,
God gave you hobbit feet. I don't know if you were shorter, you could be cast in the movie. Like they'd save on makeup.
so I don't know. At some point, I might try to figure out Birkenstocks, but I don't know.
Well, I think that this might have been our longest
Yeah,
over the sea podcast.
we are over an hour, so
Yeah, I think we should go because we've been talking about nonsense this whole time, and I got stuff I have to do before Hugo gets home.
yeah, that's the problem with having Evan on Tuesdays. So
Yeah, we've had to like stop. I guess that's why.
yeah,
Are you still going to the gym today? You
hopefully,
getting bored?
hopefully I am.
I don't know. I
Um,
just ate.
but they moved my appointments to Wednesdays, so
Mm,
I'm planning on going this afternoon and getting a workout in. So
cool.
'cause I did not have time yesterday. I worked all
Mm,
day and then had our home visit
right.
from Tony. So anyway, so that's
Well, I'm really excited to like get back into the gym, but I also know as soon as I like get into kind of a routine, like kind of get into it a little bit, you guys are going to come.
right.
So I think that's not helping with the motivation. But I also don't want to push myself while I'm sick. So If
You
I'm feeling like I am today, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
you should just go and get a light workout. Not really. You'll feel better. If you
Yeah, I think so.
don't go so hard that you're gonna be sore for the next couple of days. Just
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do for the next few days. I
lighten
also
up
just
the
need to
weight,
get used to the
lighten up the weight,
gym.
do a little more reps.
Yeah,
Good.
I think I've been doing too heavy of weight on everything here because of the whole kilo thing.
Yeah.
I haven't found like my perfect weight, so I kind of go heavier instead of going lower, and I think I should just go lower.
Cool. All
Anyways,
right.
we should
That's
probably head out.
that's it. We're gonna do the outro.
Bye.
See ya.